What's up, everybody? Welcome to the team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. This is round number 1 of the Heart Gold, Soul Silver through Noble Victories tournament, where we are playing good old Chandelure. Would you like to go first? Yes, I would like to go first. Alright, so we pass, of course. Alright, so we start Litwick, we start Dodu. This is actually a pretty good hand. So we'll start the Litwick. We'll put down Dodu. And let's press done. Let's start the party and see what's going to happen. So we see a Pachirisu for my opponent. So press done onto his turn. And he said he's a fan of the channel, so thank you so much for the support. And let's start the party. So we're going to start off with a Pokemon Collector. We're going to grab ourselves. We could just go Litwick, Oddish, and then we can either go for another Oddish. Just in case he gets the donk on one of them. You as well. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with these three. Just in case he donks us. Okay, so go Litwick, Oddish, Psychic, and Call for Family. And we're going to grab ourselves a Cleffa. Yeah. Alright, so into our opponent's turn. Okay. So we got the 2 Vileplumes. This is just in case they do decide to bring an Oddish up to knock it out. So we see Dual Ball, going to flip 2 coins. There's a Heads and a Tails. Good old Call of Legends. This is going to find him 1 basic Pokemon and put it into his hand. Amount of coin flips is how many heads you get. If you don't know, Collector, if you didn't know, let's search for 3 basic Pokemon, show them to your opponent, and put them onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterwards. We have the Rare Candy to Vileplume as well already in our hand. So we have 2 options. We can either Sage to start thinning the deck out of stuff we don't need, like discard training cards and stuff like that. Or we can go for Pawn to get a new hand after we do that. I think I'd rather go for Sage and just start just going as fast as we can. So if you don't know, he's playing Zekrom, Pachirisu, Shaman. Is it just ZPS? So Pachirisu has self-generation when you attach this from your hand. When you put this Pokemon to your bench, you may attach 2 lightning energies onto the Pachirisu, which we see is happening right now. He's going to pay a Shaman, which is going to have a Celebration Wind, which is going to move energies from his Pokemon any way he likes. So we see a Lightning onto the active. It's not the ideal start you want to be playing if you are playing this. We do see he is playing a Repel, which is a catcher, so he can bring up anybody he wants to. So we will see the Oddish being brought to the active. This is why we did play 2 of them, just in case he did knock out 1. We have the other one ready to go. Let's see, the Pokegear did not hit anything. We see a Professor Oak's new theory. Pokegear says look at top 7 cards of your deck, choose Sporter, and show it to your shuffle your deck. Professor Oak, shuffle, draw 6, just like Cynthia that we've seen before. We see a Lightning to the active. We're going to see a Shocking Bolt, which will knock out our Oddish. Now, this is actually okay with me. This is actually really okay with me. Because we get the Rare Candy Vileplume. There we see a Junk Arm. You're going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Let's see what card he wants to get back. Maybe the Professor Oaks. Can he get back the card? Trainer card? Yeah, Professor Oaks is a trainer card, so he could get that. No, it's a sort of card. So he can get back Repel if he wants to. Maybe Dual Ball. Dual Ball could make him find, like, the Zekrom or something, trying to get that powered up, ready to go. We see the Dual Balls. Let's see what he finds here. There's a Tails and a Head, so he is 50-50 on both of the Dual Balls so far. And let's see, there's the Zekrom coming out with the Bolt Strike, which is 120. That will come into play. There's the Shocking Bolt, going to do the knockout. Put all energy cards attached to Pachirisu in the lost zone, though. It means he can never get him back out. So on to our turn, of course. Ooh, we hit a Twins as well. So we can Rare Candy into the Vileplume. We can Twins to find any 2 cards because he is up in price cards. We're going to find a Lampent, and we're going to go ahead and find an Rescue Energy. So go ahead and start that off with the good old Twins. We'll put down one of the Lampents, or Evolve Chandelure to Lampent. We'll put a Rescue Energy, and we're just going to Eek, shuffle our hand to deck, and draw 6 new cards. Alright, and he does go to sleep, and we stay asleep. As long as Cleffa is asleep, we prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. So that is very cute to know. And we just see a pass from my opponent, unfortunately. So we get a Lampent. We can Twins. We could find a Chandelure. And we could go Dodrio. We could go for another Twins if we want to. The Chandelure will let us start attacking, like putting damage counters on his Pokemon. We can go Chandelure, Psychic. We'll put down the Chandelure. We'll attach the Psychic. And you know what? I'm just going to start attacking, I think. We don't have any cards in our hand, but I think this is okay. We'll go ahead and do the Cursed Shadow. And we'll put three damage counters. Let's see. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think they burn and confuse is going to be a big deal here. So I'm just going to put 3 on the Pachirisu. We'll go ahead and go for the Eerie Glow for 50. They're now burned and poison. So 50. Taking the burn damage. Taking the knockout. They're still burned. So go down to 5 price cards. There's a Collector. Okay. Here comes Zekrom. So the most he can do is an Outrage, which is actually a pretty big deal. See the Lightning going to the hand, and there's a Juniper, which means next turn he can Bolt Strike for a knockout, which is kind of scary, but we'll see what we can do. We see an Outrage here for 20. We're going to go ahead and snipe that bench Pachi. We're going to Collector for another Litwick, Dodu, and Pichu just within the deck out. Then go into our hand. We'll go ahead and put a Litwick out. We'll use Cursed Shadow, doing 3 here to knock out the Pachi. We'll take another price card, going down to 4. We find ourselves an N, and we'll just Eerie Glow to confuse and poison the Zekrom, or confuse and burn. So there we see the burn damage coming up. Heads, so the burn does go away, but now he has to flip for the confusion. This is going to be the big deal. Well, it comes down to, does he have another Lightning? There we see a Sage. Gonna look at his hand, find some stuff. So he discarded an Oak Switch and something else. I'm not sure exactly what it was. There's a DC to the active. Will he retreat? And he does hit with a Bolt Strike. Alright. So he does take 40 damage, though. Which means we can knock him out this turn. So we're going to send up Cleffa. We will go... let's go... Lampent. Let's go Chandelure. Let's go Litwick. And... no, let's just go ahead and end him. I know we have fewer cards, but I think that's okay because we have Chandelure just spreading the Curse Shadow every single turn. We don't have anything that's really outside of that in our hand right now, but I think the placement is going to be big here. We'll start retreating, and yeah, he has 2, so we'll go ahead and Curse Shadow 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so we knock out the Zekrom, take all the energies off the board, go down to 3 price cards. We find a Collector, and we could Beach. I don't think Beach could be fine because we could win next turn if we find like a Dodrio and. But I can put the Beach down. I don't want to give him opportunity to draw cards. We'll just save next turn, hope to hit what we need. There is a Tornadus, so it does play Tornadus. All right, Tornadus. There is another Tornadus. Juniper. There we go. Alrighty, let's see what else he has here. There we see a Lightning going to the Tornadus on our turn. We'll go ahead and Sage. Find this and this. So go ahead and put down Chandelure. We'll go ahead and put down a Rescue. We'll do Curse Shadow 3 to this guy. And then we'll just... I think we'll put down the Beach and just Beach here. Okay, so we can't unfortunately use Twins because we're up on price. We're actually up on price cards. We really need Dodrio. I don't know if Dodrio is in the deck. I didn't look. So we can start switching between Chandelures. But right now he needs 3 energies attack with this guy. This guy needs 1 to retreat, so he needs 3 more energies attachment. I guess he could start energy willing, but doesn't really do too much unless he plays a 3rd Pachi. That would be insane to see. Alright, so see Sage. I'm not exactly sure what he discarded. He's only played 1 catcher so far. Lightning to the active. We can see him retreat this turn. I think it'd be smart for him to keep the Shaman in the active because we do play Luring Light Lampu, which can be put off the bench to the active. So go ahead and put a Psychic here. We used Cursed Shadow to put 3 on this guy. Oh, I should have not have put 50 because we could take a knockout anyway with the Eerie Glow. That was a little bit of it over. So go ahead and grab 3 Pokemon that's in the deck. And we'll just press done. Now, if we top deck the Dodrio, we can actually take a double. We can take a knockout while sniping, which is pretty neat. See a DC going down Tornadus, which means he can attack this turn. We see the Tornadus coming up. Yeah, a little bit too much damage on the Tornadus. We should have kept it at 70. But it's okay. I think we're still in a fine spot here. We see 80 coming down. We see the energy being moved. So we have to commit a Psychic, unfortunately. We can Curse Shadow. Put 3 there. And we'll just go ahead and Eerie Glow for the knockout. Now, he can get a knockout back to us if he does have a DC in hand. So we see if he has that. We'll go down to 2 price cards. There's a Chandelure. If he takes the knockout, the Chandelure goes, all that stuff goes back into her hand as well, which is nice. The problem is, do we have enough energies left? Zora has made an appearance. Hello, Zora. So see a Juniper, 5 cards left in the deck. That is a big deal. He could actually run out of energy cards before that happens. So we see the Tornadus taking a knockout. I'm going to put in Lightning to the bench. Okay. So he goes down to 3. We'll send up Cleffa on our turn. We'll go Lampent. You know what we could do? We could just like bring up his Shaman, get it stuck in the active, and he really can't do anything. And we'll deck him out. Yeah, so go for Luring Light, bring up the Shaman. And I think that's probably the better play to do. And if he does retreat the Shaman, he can't attack us. So yeah, I think that will buy us a couple turns with Lightning Energy to the Shaman. Because this is that for retreat. What he could do... so we see the retreat into Tornadus. We'll see the... Oh, Shaman. Oh, he's got the celebration. The other celebration one coming up. Very nice. So see a Hurricane, actually. So the second Shaman coming down. I did not see that coming. Interesting. And we didn't have a rescue on it? So we'll send up Cleffa. On our turn, we'll rescue. We'll retreat. We'll Curse Shadow. Put in 3. We still can't twins, so we'll just pass for right now. So see, does he have another energy? So just an energy will. Going to bring an energy from the bench to the active. We'll attach a Psychic to this guy. We could attach to the active. I just don't know if I have enough energies left in the deck. That's the only thing. Press done. We can leave it to a coin flip, which would be scary. Oh, we actually don't even have enough to do what I want to do, unfortunately. Okay, so he doesn't take a knockout this turn, so we're okay right now. We can knock out this. We can't Eerie Glow right now because we don't have another Psychic. How many lists does our Psychic play? We play 8 Psychics. 5, 6, so there's 2 more left. Okay. He has only 2 cards left. I wonder how many ends he plays. There's a Zekrom coming down. Okay. 5, 6, 7. He's played 8 Lightnings. Okay. See a movement there. See communication. That's not what we want to see. We'll go ahead and Curse Shadow. Put 3 here. Was that overkill? Oh, I think that was too much. Oh, we hit the Psychic. Alright, and we'll Eerie Glow. Tails, so he's still burned. There's the Lightning. Will he? Okay, and there's the Tails, and there we go. The flip goes our way, and we take the game with Confusion. There we go. Very, very, very close. Whew. All right, that was a close game. That was very, very close. All right, so let's go to game number 2. I wonder. Yeah, that was crazy. That was good. We didn't even find Dodrio, so we weren't even able to like go between different Chandelures, which is like the point of the deck, and we didn't find the Dodrio, unfortunately. Usually you like wait a second. Maybe I was too aggressive, but it is what it is. We'll get game number 2. Let's see here. Let's see, he wants to go first or second. I imagine he wants to go first. Would you like to go first? Nope. Alright, so we're going to mulligan, which means he gets drawn on the card. He could attempt potentially Donkos, which is what this deck was like really famous for. Like, you can... Okay, but we find 2 Pokemon. Do we risk it and start Litwick, or do we start Doduo? We play more Litwicks than Doduo, so I'm gonna put down Litwick. Yeah, I think that's probably the better play. Yeah, I think that's probably the better. There's good old Dodrio. As long as Dodrio and your bench, your active Pokemon tree cost is 2 less. Alright, so we have a Collector next turn, which is good. There's a Pokegear. Back when Chandelure was like originally made and was like super popular, Catcher wasn't a card, I don't think either. So that definitely does change some things up. So that makes you play a little bit different. But we'll see what he does here. DCT active. Tornado's coming down. Repel to... He's actually going to bring up the Doduo. Okay. Professor Oak. So he wants to knock out my Doduos. I guess so that way we can't do all the free retreating stuff. There's Energy Search for a Lightning. Okay. There's a Pachirisu for self-generation. There's 1. There's 2. And just an Outrage for 40. Okay. So go ahead and Collector. Let's go get a second Litwick. Oddish. And I could go Pichu. Yes, we'll go Oddish, Litwick, Pichu. Unfortunately, attach a Rescue, retreat to Pichu, and Playground, yes. Which allow both of us to fill our bench up, but I'm definitely going to take probably the more advantage of that. He really doesn't want to fill his bench up, for sure. He doesn't want to put down, like, Shamans. He doesn't want to put down, like, his Pachyrishus and stuff. He wants to keep his bench open so he's allowed to do that stuff. So he does get one Tornadus. In heads, we do wake up, unfortunately, so he can attack us. But Outreach doesn't knock us out, so that is good to note. There's the Sage. I'm going to look at top 5. Put 2 in his hand. Definitely looking for probably a Catcher and a Shaman. Because if he can catch up on Oddish, knock it out, and we don't get into the Oddish out, he's in a fantastic situation. So we'll see what he's got here. He does have a very low hand, too. Like, only 3, and he's Saging right now, which, I mean, usually you want a Juniper or you want an Oak when you're playing ZPST. So. But the Sage does not seem to be trading him very well because he is, like, you know, trying to decide what to get with it. So, my hand right now is pretty good, though. We got Dodrio, we got 2 Lampents. The only problem is we don't really have anybody to, like, switch into if the Pichu does get knocked out. See a Zekrom. Will it tell me if I just do this? No. I don't know exactly what he discarded. Zekrom for sure. Maybe a Pokegear. Maybe Energy Search. Switch. I don't know. There's a Junk Arm. I'm going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Discards a Pachi and a Tornadus. Let's see, does he go after the Doduo or not? Those are Repel. Okay. See what he goes after with the Repel. Does he knock out the Doduo saying, hey, you know what? You're not getting your free treat. Does he go after the Oddish to try to knock them out? A lot of different things that can happen. So we gotta remember he plays 2 Shamans and 2 Pachis. That is the big deal. Oh, okay, 1 Pachi is down. There's Repel. So this is a catcher, so he gets to pick what he wants, because it says your opponent switches, but he tells me who brings up. Because if it was up to me, I wouldn't even know who to send up. Probably an Oddish, maybe? Doduo, so he's going to knock out my Doduo. Okay. There's the Lightning, and we'll see the Outrage for the knockout. So 1 card in his hand. I wonder if it's a Juniper. Go ahead and send a Pachi, or Pichu, sorry, not Pachi. Okay, we'll go Lampent. We'll go Lampent. We'll go Sage's Training. We'll grab Twins. And we'll grab a Psychic. We'll put down the Psychic. And we'll Playground. Yes. We'll find ourselves a Doduo. Okay. So, no Rare Candy Vileplume, unfortunately. I don't think he's going to fill his bench up. Tails, so he cannot hurt us this turn. And we get Twins into a Rare Candy Vileplume, which is what we want to do. So see the Lightning go to the active. Does he have another catcher? They would see a Juniper discarding his hand. He needs to find a Junk Arm or a catcher. I wonder what he will go after, though. That is the big question. Does he go after the Doduo, saying, hey, no free retreat for you this whole game? They would see a Dual Ball. There's Tails and in heads, so he will be able to find out, you know, Shaman. Going to see that Celebration come online. Very good for opponent. He could go after Lampent, saying, hey, you know, I'm going to mess up you setting up. A lot of what ifs. So they receive the Junk Arm, so he will be able to catcher this turn, bring up somebody off the bench to the active. They receive, and who will he bring up? That is the question. If he goes to the Doduo, that is it. We don't have another Doduo. They receive their Repel coming down. Who will he bring up? He knows we have, well, he doesn't know we have Twins in his hand. So we'll see what he goes after. The Lamp with Energy. Very, very nice. Okay. So see, Bolt Strike, taking a knockout. He will do 40 damage to himself, though. Alright, so send up Pichu. On our turn, we will grab the Vileplume. Very nice top deck. So go ahead and Twins. Twins will get us that Rare Candy. And let's see. Probably go ahead and get a Rescue. Yeah. We'll go ahead and get these 2. We'll put down the Dodrio. We'll put down the Rescue. We'll Rare Candy into Vileplume. Put down Chandelure. And we will Playground. Now we have an option here. We need either grab another Litwick or we can grab a Cleffa. I think I'm going to grab Litwick just so we can start setting that up. Of course, they're probably not going to grab anything. We go to sleep. And hands, we do wake up. Oh, that is clutch for my opponent. Alright, so we see a Lightning going to Tornadus. See an Outrage for the knockout. So they will go down to 3. It is not looking good for us right now. I'll say that much. I probably should have the Chandelure. I don't know why I messed up. Messed up, Josh. You messed up. Well, Twins. Grab a Lampent. Grab an Energy. I definitely messed up that play. Yeah, we should have had Send up Chandelure. We already have Free Retreat Dodrio. Could have put 30. Put 30, 60. You could have knocked that guy out and confused somebody. Oh, man. Luckily, we can knock out the Zekrom next turn. So we'll see where we go from here, guys. We'll send up Chandelure on our turn. Well, we need to hit an energy here. Okay, this and this. Woo, okay, so we'll put down Chandelure. See, 5, 6, 7. So let's see, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And put 1 here. Go ahead and put a Psychic. And we'll Eerie Glow. Okay. Alright. So the kicker is, can we knock out Pachi before Shaman comes into play? There we see Professor Oaks. Okay. And there we see Tornadus coming up. I mean, if we can Curse Shadow this 3 times, or 3 and 3, to get 2 energies off the field, that would be so good. So he can't use Shaman. Oh, no, too late. So Lightning, okay, so he's going to put 3 on this guy. Okay. We can take a knockout of Pachi for sure. There's a DC to the active. Okay, on our turn. We'll put a Psychic on this guy. We'll Professor Oaks. We'll Curse Shadow. 3 here. Curse Shadow. 3 here. Go down to 4. And press done. I think he's got this though. Okay. Unfortunately, I think he has the game, but we're going to try. Twins to get... We have no more Litwicks. Oh, man. Huh. Well, that's a little unfortunate. He can retreat automatically. This guy takes a knockout. And we can retreat Eerie Glow. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I put too many damage counters on this guy. I think the plan is to retreat here. Put 3 here. Will Eerie Glow force him to like either flip or not flip? Alright, so it's up to him. Does he go for the flip or does he retreat to the Zekrom? Okay. Alright, that is good, because now he can outreach with this guy if he wants to. But is he going to go for the flip or not for the flip? That's the question here. He's getting this guy fired up now. Okay. Does he go for the flip or not for the flip? You see, he's trying to figure out where his energy is going to go. Because we're going to end him to 1 and hope it sticks. That's the plan. Okay. So go Litwick, Psychic, I think it'll be Cursed. I mean, either way, he can attack with this guy next turn if he hits an energy. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they'll N, say yes, and we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. We just hope. Okay. Go down to 3. Does he have the energy or not? That is the question. Oh, it was intense. Okay. That was really, really good. That was a really good game there. My plan was to put 3, bring up Shaman with Lampent, and then go from there. All right. So let's go to game 3. We are going first, which doesn't matter too much when they're playing. Alright, on to game 3. Let's see what happens. Last round. Okay. You lost coin flip. Alright, ooh, our hand is really, really good. Cleffa, Litwick. Question is, do we go for Pichu in Playground? Okay. Okay, so we get Collector instead of using Pichu, and then we can Eek for new hand. Okay, so we'll go Communicate in the Lampent for Litwick. Well, Litwick Collector. Fine. Oddish, we only have one Doduo. So go 1, 2, 3. Put this and Eek. It's pretty solid turn 1. We don't have the Rare Candy Vileplume as of right now. Okay, so see dual ball. So let's see what happens. Ooh, double tails. So now what you want to see. There's a DCT active. And we're asleep as well, which means he can't hurt the Cluffa, which means he has to repel somebody out. Okay, let's see who he repels. Maybe this guy? Maybe this guy? Okay. Wow. Alright, so we'll Sage. Wow. This is a hard choice. Yes. So we'll do Dodrio. We'll go Lampent. We'll go Lampent. We'll put a Psychic Energy on the Lampents. We'll retreat for free. And Eek. Okay. Wow, you had another. Okay, we're asleep again. That's pretty cool. If he takes a knockout, we got the Twins, and we're rocking and rolling. But, I mean, he didn't do anything last turn. I mean, my hand right now is just going to be Twins, and... Or not Twins, Sage, if he, like, just passes again. Okay. He could go after the Dodrio and take a knockout. And that is what we see happening right now. Okay. So we have the Twins to get the Vileplume up. No more Dodrio though. That is an issue. Hurricane for the knockout. Has a 2 retreat cost. We'll send up Cluffa on our turn. We'll go Chandelure. We'll go Rescue, Twins. We'll grab these two. And then we'll Eek. Okay, Cluffa, you need to stay asleep again. You did so well these last couple times. Let's see if we can keep it up. And no, the one time he needs to stay asleep, he doesn't. No, Cluffa. But now opponent can't Junk Arm. They can't use Dual Balls. They can't use any of that stuff. There's a Zekrom coming down. There's a Lightning. See a Hurricane. Okay, we'll send up Chandelure on our turn. We will twins to find a Chandelure and a Psychic Energy. We have 2 more Psychics after this. Put that down. We'll go ahead and just Curse Shadow. 3 here. And then we'll Eerie Glow. Alright. Heads, the burn is gone. But I wonder if he'll flip for Confusion. There's a Juniper. Discarding a bunch of stuff. Sorry about that. Yeah, the Dodrio being knocked out is like a huge deal. Does he find a lightning energy attack with this guy maybe? He could do 120, then he does 40 to himself. Either way, it's not looking too good for opponents. So he goes to lightning to the active, and he does get through with the Hurricane. Alright. Very nice. We'll twins. Find Litwick. And a Psychic. Put down the Litwick. So the discard 2. I think we just Curse Shadow. No, 8. So 50. He's gonna take a knockout regardless. So we'll just Eerie Glow. It just means we can take a knockout with an Eerie Glow on this guy and do 30 with Curse Shadow. So I know Outrage does knock us out. It was knocking out us regardless, but he's gonna find another Pokemon here. There's Zekrom, Lightning, Outrage. Okay. So send up Chandelure. On our turn, we'll go Lampent, Litwick, this, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we gotta put the 3 here. And then we'll Eerie Glow for knockout. Okay. So he needs a lightning energy attack with this guy, but even after he does that, we're going to be able to knock him out immediately. Only problem is we might run out of energies. He has a Shaman Gun, 3, 4, 5 energies. The Sage has to hit a Pokemon here. Or lightning. I don't know what's in his hand, obviously, Josh. We don't know what's in his hand, Josh. He's for sure not taking a knockout this turn, so that's good. We're going to take a knockout him. And then he might be able to take a knockout if he finds... Yeah, I don't know how... He'd have to find like a Zekrom. He'd have to find like Pachirisu, Shaman, Zekrom. He'd have to find a bunch of stuff to finish this combo. Yeah, spreading 100 is just so good. Yeah, but I don't think we have any more Psychic. 3, 4, 5. We have 3. We have 3, but I think they're priced. So we'll see. He has taken a second to decide what to do with this Sage, though. He's down a Shaman already. 3, 4. He's down 5 Lightnings already as well. 4, 5, 6 Lightnings now. There's a Lightning to the active. You see an Outrage for 50. We'll go Chandelure. We'll Sage for Rescue. Go ahead and grab just the double Rescue. Everything else doesn't seem very useful. We'll Curse Drop 3 here. And then we'll Eerie Glow for the knockout. So he has to find a DCE this turn to even do some kind of damage. So we go down to 3. Now we're tied on price cards. There's a Doduo. Alright. Because if right now we're going to be able to Curse Shadow plus Eerie Glow on. There's another Zekrom hitting the field. There's an Oak. Going to shuffle, get 6 new cards. Does he find a DCE? Does he find a Pachirisu Shaman 2 Lightnings combo? And no, we just see just a pass. So put a Rescue. Doduo. So if I attack and he DCEs and hits, he actually can take a knockout. That's a little scary. We'll go here and here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're just going to put the 3 on the active. I mean, because if he swings, he has it anyway. Okay, the burn is gone, but if he whiffs, if he does swing and hits a Confusion, he does get knocked out. There's a Sage. Does he find a DC? He's played 2 so far. He did that decision very quickly. There's a Pachirisu. Does he have a Shaman as well? There's 2 to the... And there's a Shaman coming down. Alright. So he does have a big knockout here. And he's got it! Oh my goodness, he did it! Okay, so he's got the knockout. Goes down to 2. Send up this guy. On to our turn. We'll go 1, 2. Dodrio. Rescue. Cursed. Go down to 2. We'll retreat into this. Curse. Press done. I think the plan is to snipe the Pachi and Shaman, I'm pretty sure. Because he is down both his Shamans now. He has to manually attach 3 energies to Zekrom. There we see a Tornadus coming down. There we see a Juniper. I mean, it's looking good for us. I'm not going to lie to you. There we see a DCCD active. We are not swinging it to the Zekrom. I will tell you that much. We'll put a Psychic. Curse Shadow. Go down to 1. Actually, we can retreat into this. Curse to 3 here. Press done, and then next turn we actually get Eerie Glow for the knockout because we hit the energy. We also could have just put 1 here and then double Chandelure. There we see a Sage training, and he's actually going to deck himself out, and we will take this game. Taking round number 1 against Zekrom Pachirisu Shaman. A very, very strong deck at its time. This opponent will deck out, but we will have the game. Oh, man, that was very, very close. Very, very Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was a good game right there. It was a good game 3 series for sure. Knocking out the Dodrio was really good for him. We only had the one Chandelure, but his opening hand was not that ideal for him. Unfortunately, I think that's what seals it up. He said, "Yikes! Didn't notice deck size." It's okay though. We have game either way. So yeah, we have the Psychic Energy on the Shandy. We see the DC going down Tornadus. We see the Outrage. We'll go ahead and go for the Curse Shadow. Retreat. Curse Shadow. Put a Psychic. And good game, sir. And there we go. Taking the knockout. Taking the game with Chandelure Vileplume in an era where catcher was everywhere. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this Wednesday. We'll have plenty more Way Back Wednesday coming up with this format. Hit the subscribe button. Alrighty. Bye.